Kiss Wednesday. And I got me a donation from Joe Hampson, who wants me to put The Elder versus CIRCUS on Kiss Wednesday. I love The Elder. I don't love CIRCUS, but I don't hate it as much as many do. I think it's better than like 4 or 5 of their albums. That's right. And I love The Elder because it's so weird. I've told that story a million times, so I'm not going to say it again. I mean, Almost Human Live had a great episode on The Elder with Julian Gill, who wrote a book about The Elder. Check it out. Anyway, so here we go. Oh, and also Joe asked me to take out Fanfare so they can even out 10 tracks each, right? We start with Just a Boy versus CIRCUS. You know, I don't hate Just a Boy. I just don't like the falsetto part. And I wish it was longer. But I don't hate the song. I love CIRCUS more. So I'm giving that to CIRCUS. Next, Odyssey versus Within. This is easy. Within. And I mean, I'm not even a big fan of Within. Odyssey's my least favorite song on this album. I'm not a fan. So Within is somewhat okay, so it wins. So 2 for CIRCUS right out the bat, right? All right, then we got Only You versus I Pledge Allegiance to Rock and Roll. Only You. Love it. Have you ever noticed the middle section of Only You? Is the same riff they use later in the middle of Unholy. Have you ever noticed that? If you haven't, pay attention. It's the same damn riff. Anyway, let's keep going. All right. Under the Rose, Into the Void. Under the Rose is my favorite song off this album. Into the Void I found pretty weak. And I'm an Ace Frehley guy. He's my favorite member, but I didn't think that song was that good. And it's the only song that features all 4 original members playing on this song. All right, I'm definitely going with Under the Rose, easily. All right, next. Dark Light versus We Are One. Yeah, this one, I had a guy, you know, I did a CIRCUS thing not too long ago as I'm recording this. And there was a guy saying something to the effect of, I can't believe you love We Are One. Why are people in disbelief? Like, I've seen people say, I love Sammy Hagar. And I'm like, why would you like Sammy Hagar? Because Sammy Hagar to me is the worst thing ever. But if somebody said they like Sammy Hagar, it's like, hey, that's your deal, dude. Whatever, you know? But to say, why would you like Sammy Hagar? I would never do that. I don't know. And, oh, by the way, I love We Are One so much that it wins. All right. By the way, whoever said that in the comments, you're all right with me. You're cool. You know, I'm not bashing you or anything. I'm just saying, I do not relate with the concept of telling people that you don't believe they don't like something they like something you don't like. Whatever, dude. Stay frosty. All right, where are we? World Without Heroes versus Raise Your Glass. No, You Wanted the Best. World Without Heroes. I love that song. I love that guitar solo Paul Stanley does. I'll never forget when he played that live at the 95 convention. He nailed it. And the place went nuts after he did the solo. That was amazing. All right. Definitely giving that to World Without Heroes. Next. Oath. The Oath versus Raise Your Glasses. Too simple. Definitely The Oath. You know, I don't even have to think about that, really. All right, next, Mr. Blackwell versus I Finally Found My Way. Really, I mean, I'm curious. Because I love Mr. Blackwell, but is there anybody out there that dislikes Mr. Blackwell so much that they would put I Finally Found My Way over it? I'd love to know. That'd be some wild, wacky stuff. You're on fentanyl if you think that. All right, next. Escape from the Island versus Dreamin'. You know, Dreamin' kind of grew on me. I don't think it's as... I never really thought much of it, and I still kind of don't either, but it's not a bad tune. It's all right. Escape from the Island crushes it. I love that instrumental. It rules. Eric Carr and Ace Frehley going off. Badass. I believe they're the only two on that track. I think Ace plays the bass too. It's Ace and just Eric Carr doing that. No Paul and no Gene. I think. I could be wrong. Alright, next. And Escape wins by far. I versus Journey of 1,000 Years. I'm going with Journey of 1,000 Years, believe it or not. I love that song. It's trippy, it's cool, I dig it. It's awesome. I's okay. It's not like, mind-blowing good. It's alright. It's them trying to write Shout Out Loud and Rock and Roll All Night again, and it kind of failed. I prefer Tomorrow and Tonight. That's right, I said it. Alright. So, Joe, this is the final score. There you go, buddy. Thank you so much for your Kiss Wednesday track-by-track donation. You rule, Joe. And everybody out there still watching, you rule as well. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Just click that little subscribe button and like the video. That'd be cool. And also a notification bell. And leave a comment below. What do you think of Kiss the Elder versus, Psycho Circus? Love to know who would like I finally found my way over Mr. Blackwell. Because I'm going to do an intervention for you, bro. I'm going to get you off that fentanyl. Totally. So, Joe, thank you so much. And everybody out there, thank you so much. Like the video, good for the YouTube algorithms. And again, I must ask you one more time. Please subscribe if you haven't. And stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gaba.